could stay awake just to hear you breathing. Watch you smile while you are asleep.
Hello everybody on YouTube. Subgenius 13 back with a new update. I recently participated in the Sci-Fi Modelers and Fans United build contest, or group build we called it, and this was the Armageddon shuttle that I was doing. This it turned out fairly well. Got engines, which are kind of interesting. There was a lot of modification work done to this model. The rear part of this has been extended. Used epoxy sculpt. I've learned a lot of lessons with that, as well as these little wings here. Did the base with foam and some wall texture, spray-on wall texture, to keep my paint from eating all of the foam on here. I did want some pitting and stuff, but I didn't want it to be real pronounced. And then a base coat of black and a couple different blues. I did have some mishaps with it though. My decals crinkled up when I tried to put clearer lacquer on it. I guess they needed to be sealed a little bit, and this was a weak build, which really took a lot of doing with the extension of the nose, the extension of the back, and trying to make this a little bit more accurate, because really Revell just took their existing shuttle kit, stuck these guys on it, stuck a couple extra wings on it. This kit did include the armadillo, which, in looking at some of the reference pictures, it's a shame that it never really turned into an actual big kit. They made a toy out of it, and the existing model that they used in the production is at Disney Studios France, from what I understand. There's a lot of pictures online of the actual prop. So yeah, this was an interesting project. I don't know that I would undertake this much in a week's time. Wanted to do a lot of work on it to make it accurate. It caused me a lot of late nights and a little bit of stress trying to meet the deadline. So on to existing and or new business that's happening here on the bench. There is the Battlestar Galactica with the photo etch applied, as well as decals, and then also the markings, identifier markings, painted in red. This is ready for weathering and all the electronics to be plugged in. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do about a base, and really my plan is to mount it with my Pegasus, which tonight, while I was watching television with my wife, I cleaned up the Pegasus. So if you ever wondered what they looked like side by side here, you can see the definite size difference. I can barely fit this thing in the frame. And here is the Galactica. So this is a heavy model. I thought the Galactica was a sturdy model, but the Pegasus is even more sturdy than that. Also along with this will be the photo etch details. So you can see here, these are the landing bay details, which I was reviewing the instructions on how to apply those. There's going to be some modification and changing of plastic and stuff within these shuttle bays, because the way the decals came with the kit, they're really only from, I would say, here down. They don't go the full length of the launch pods here. I can pull one off. You can see that there is bulkheads in there, and there's a lot of alignment pins within this, because this is a pretty big part. You know, on the Galactica, it was really only 3 parts. There was the deck, the bottom, and the top. There's a deck, bottom, and top, plus this center area here, which has additional photo etch parts that will be applied as well. This kit will be lit like the Galactica, and really looking forward to this build. It's going to be a fun one, I think. All these parts are washed. The dry fit has been spectacular. I don't know that I've ever had a kit that fit together like this. The actual head part of this fits into the body. Well, the engines don't stay on, but it fits into the body. Once again, the head part of this is more complex than on the Galactica. There's a number of parts within here. I would say there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 parts to this. And there are photo etch details that go along this ridge that will allow for drilling and lighting. So they're additional detail, but also have the holes for the windows to be able to light that up. So I'm looking forward to that. And this was my cool down project after the group build, applying the decals here to the B. So this will be the last of my cadet scale enterprises, and at some point I'm going to devise a mount of some sort for all of them. I've seen a lot of them out there. I'm trying to figure out something a little bit more original. Hopefully I can come up with some good ideas. But I believe that this Pegasus build is going to be pretty quick and straightforward, even with the photo etch details in it. So stay tuned to... I've recently taken over a moderator position at Sci-Fi Fans and Modelers United. I'll be spending a lot of time there, as well as with my friends at Sci-Fi Model Action and Amazing Plastic. So feel free to tune in to those groups. There's going to be plenty of build information, and I may even do dust off these cars, as well as some plane models that I've managed to resurrect here from my dad's basement. So please feel free to message me. I have all kinds of information. I'm planning on doing a good documented build on Sci-Fi Model Action of the shuttle here. I took a lot of pictures, and I'd like to put a narration along with it, or a narrative with it. So everybody out there that would like to do something like this can see where I had problems, and maybe they can learn by some of my mistakes. So thanks for watching.